One of my workmates asked me a big question today. He was like, what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, with work, with life. I'm like, alright, and big question. I'm on a pretty good trajectory in my work. I'm happy. I don't like to talk too much about what I do, because I don't want people to know what company I work for and stuff like that, because you don't need to have that association between me and the company. So I'm happy at my current job. Then you got life. Like, I'm single, I live alone, and that's not a lot of fun. When I have energy or when I feel like, I really want to talk to someone. Like, I'm talking to a camera now, but I'd much rather be talking to a human being. But at the same time, that can be exhausting. So I don't mind my downtime. It's only exhausting because of my health. And once that's fixed, then I will, like I used to really want to talk to people all the time, and I used to want to have someone to talk to all the time. I used to get so lonely and just wanted to have someone to talk to. But I have lots of hobbies and I have lots of things that I do that actually consume a lot of that time that I would like to spend socializing. So it's just, so you got to manage it. So I want to get married and have kids, and I'm 28, so I feel like it's sort of like the clock is ticking. Like, I need to, while I'm still young, that's something I really want to be looking at achieving once I get my health under control, is get back out there, meet girls, and see what happens. But it's just not on the cards at the moment. So that's one side of it. Another side of it is another part of my life is doing YouTube. I want to be putting out videos sort of regularly, especially on a channel like Supercars Mabini, where there's a lot of potential in that channel. There's a lot of potential, a big potential audience. Like, I want to get more subscribers, more views. But I also want to be proud of the videos that I put out. So at the start of this year, I decided, I'm going to take a break from it. And I've run out of ideas. I'm sort of burned out. I put out 35 weeks, consecutive weeks of videos. Time is the time to stop, and I was happy with that. And then, that was fine. And sometimes you need a break from doing stuff, and it's important to acknowledge that you need a break, and so so I did that, and now I've got the motivation again, and now I'm ready to make some more videos. But moving into the future, I still want to be making YouTube videos. I want to be doing vlogs. I want to bring Friday Night Fun back, but I just haven't. At the moment, obviously, it's a very clunky setup. I don't have my desk and my computer in the right room. And once I've got it there, I'll do some games and make some videos, and play some games and make some videos for Friday Night Fun. I don't want to do any Let's Plays or anything. I want to get back into same industries. I really miss it, because there were just lots of funny moments, and it's been a long time. Like, we haven't had a recording session since 2022, and we've had the whole of 23 off. We've had most of 24 off, and hopefully come December, we're making videos again. Maybe not by December, but all right. Let's say 2025. Let's say in 2025. Same industry comes back. I think that's probably a more realistic expectation, because I've still got stuff to do in my house. I still got my tiles, but most importantly, my health. If I get my health under control and I've got my energy back, then I can tile the house, and then I can do that stuff, and then everything will be great, and then I've got the energy to do same industries. And being able to consistently organise recording sessions is important as well. So I've got to make sure I've got my time organised. and be like, okay, every second or third weekend, we're going to be recording more stuff. Let's say every third weekend or something. Just making sure we've got a video coming out every week. And then, we've got so many ideas of series we want to do. Do we want to bring Minecraft back? What do we want to do in terms of other series? Yeah, I definitely want to be bringing Same Industries back, because it's such a... There are a lot of great moments. There's lots of funny moments. There's lots of real talk moments where you're talking about really serious stuff in life and going, how do you go through something? How do you deal with something? How do you deal with we just talking about stuff. I really like that, and I really like the episodes that come out of Same Industries. So I definitely want to bring that back, and not only that, but I also want to get into music. So I want to borrow an acoustic guitar and start learning how to play acoustic guitar. But I want to learn it my way. So I want to learn it, and I want to learn this song, and then I learn that song, and then through learning that song, I learn how to do chords, and I learn how to do lots of different things. And once I do that and I start working out how to do things with a guitar, then I can start writing music, which I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to write music. I'm a creative person. I can't help wanting to do lots of different things, and that's the way I see myself in life, is as a creative person, making something cool, making something interesting. And that's just something that isn't gonna go away. It never goes away. I always feel bad when I'm like, I haven't really made anything in ages. And it actually feels like I'm dying. It feels like I'm dying when I haven't made something. If I haven't made a YouTube video, or I haven't written anything, or I haven't, even just basic writing, writing about my life. I haven't made a magazine in over a month or something, and I'm I feel like I haven't aired out my dirty laundry or whatever, because I just need to. I need to write stuff, and actually I did some writing recently, and that was great. And I was doing it, I was just pumped. I was like, yes, this is what I need. This is, I feel like I've got a pep in my step, I'm skipping down the street, I'm ready to start kicking some big goals. And so that's what it's like sometimes, when once you've done something that you needed to do. It wasn't like you needed to live, it's like you need it to be yourself. If you haven't done that thing, then you might as well be anybody else. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's like to be creative. It's there's lots of different kinds of people. It's difficult to understand different kinds of people sometimes, but there are personality tests and lots of different scientific approaches to understanding different kinds of people. And that stuff's interesting too. How come this person isn't like me? That's often the kind of thing I find is I'm like, God, this person isn't that exciting. They joke around a bit, but they're not like this. They're not like they got something to say. I really struggle to understand it when people just don't have anything to say. I just like talking to people who like to talk.